you some of the best foods out there, and we are gonna have 2 full hours of some of the most delicious foods that you have ever seen and tasted. I'll tell you what, I love shopping here on QVC myself because I feed my family and I do the grocery shopping, and every food item that we have here is spectacular. And I am going to start you off with something that me and my family have worked so hard at. This 6-piece food charcuterie set. Absolutely delicious. We came together and we curated some of the finest meat, cheese, and snack artisans. We put them all together in one box so that when you get this home, you don't have to play the guessing game. Sergio, if I'm going to do my charcuterie, what salamis do I pick? What cheeses do I pick? What are the best crackers? What kinds of jams? We said, you know what? We think that this is the best, or some of the best that we could possibly find, and we put this together in a box. You're going to get a finocchiona salami and a sopressata. This comes to us from a brand called Giorgio's. I can't wait to tell you more about it. The best seller of red pepper jelly in the United States. Hello, Braswell's. I can't wait to talk about that more. I like to say this is worth the price of admission alone. You get these 2 cheeses from a brand called Hunter's Reserve, sharp cheddar, and that beautiful smoked Swiss. I'm telling you, when you see this smoked Swiss, you are going to agree. And yeah, if you've been to some of those fancy schmancy stores, you'll see this box of rustic bakery, and we are giving you these olive oil and sage crackers. In terms of an elevated sourdough bite or cracker, it doesn't get better than this. So let me just take you through all of the different flavor profiles, what they taste like, what they are, kind of why we curated them. But I think that you're going to love these, or love this kit so much, because whether it's graduation or Mother's Day, whatever holiday, hey, it's nice out, I just want to sit on my deck and I kind of want to entertain. We did it all for you in this same box. Let me take you through the 2 salamis first, okay? We said Giorgio's. So Giorgio's is a brand out of Chicago which sources all of their ingredients from just outside of Lake Como. So you want to talk about Italian salami making techniques. This right here is truly going to be that salami, right? So you have the sopressata. That one is, look at just how beautiful, bright and red. A pork salami right there, absolutely delicious, little bit of zip to it. And then the finocchiona, a traditional salami. Just look at one of these slices right here. I mean, you know, I love that charcuterie is a buzzword, but when I was growing up, this was just called lunch, or antipasto, as my mother would say. But either way, it starts, the base of it right here is a salami just like this, that traditional finocchiona, savory, delicious pork Italian salami. Then we have our 2 cheeses. So this comes to us from Hunter's Reserve, an all-woman-owned business out of Wisconsin. You guys, I think if we say Wisconsin, you know that we know cheeses. So it starts with that sharp cheddar, beautiful, creamy, and then the one that you saw right there that kind of has that lattice work on top, that is a smoked Swiss. So you want to talk about a Swiss cheese that's silky, velvety, all the way throughout. I mean, look at that. That is a beautifully smoked Swiss cheese. All shelf stable, so you get to use this kind of over and over again. Then we have the building block, right? Sergio, I need a cracker, I need a crisp, I need a piece of bread, whatever it might be. Rustic bakery, olive oil, and sagri. Sagri, just a fancy word, way of saying sea salt. But you kind of get this flavor profile that's reminiscent of the Mediterranean, I would say. And just listen to this. I'm going to bring this kind of, my microphone here. Didn't break, didn't crumble, didn't fall all over the place, stayed intact, just one little snap. That's that toothy, beautiful snap that you're going to get in this cracker sourdough crisp right there. Truly, Rustic Bakery, there is none better than this one right here. And then you heard me say it before, worth the price of admission alone. You guys, Braswell's red pepper jelly, the #1 selling brand of red pepper jelly in the good old United States of America. Absolutely delicious, slowly cooked down, little bit of cane sugar, that red pepper, so you get that little bit of sweetness, a little bite to it. And here's a little secret. I get a lot of meats and fish from Rastelli's or Kansas City, and a lot of other food items here on QVC. Not only do I use this for my my charcuterie, I put this glaze on everything. Put this on my fish, put this on my hamburgers, put this on my meat. This one right here truly is, it's the one that you're just gonna keep going into your cupboard over and over again and pulling out. But we cultivated all 6 of these. Put them in a kit. As a matter of fact, when you order it, my son and I are going to be back there putting everything in a box, curating it just for you. And look, there's a great view of everything that you're getting. That finocchiona salami, the soppressata, the 2 cheeses from Hunter's Reserve, that sharp cheddar, that smoked Swiss, that beautiful red pepper jelly from Braswell's. You just saw it for yourselves. It kind of speaks for itself right there. And then, yes, those sourdough bites from Rustic Bakery, olive oil and sea salt, or olive oil and sangria. And look, check this out right here. We put it together on a charcuterie board, right? Love it. This is what we do. Kind of entertaining. We're setting things outside. We're celebrating events. It's springtime. It's time to get out, have fun, enjoy life. Create your own little charcuterie board. But by all means, you're not beholden to just use what I put out. As you can see, put out some raspberries, put some blueberries, some nuts, some slices of pear, fruits, whatever it might be. You guys, I want you to have fun with this, and that's where this kit was born. It's born out of getting together with your family, your friends, and having the right foods that you need in a kit so that you can get started with your charcuterie, right? That's your charcuterie journey right there. And you get those beautiful meats, cheeses, and crackers. I'm gonna take you through these flavor profiles one more time, okay? Check this out right here. Again, those 2 salamis from Giorgio's, all ingredients sourced from just outside of Lake Como, you guys. So it doesn't get more Italian than the finocchiona and the soppressata. Look at that, just bright red. Are you kidding? Pardon my hands. Look at that. I mean, that is the way a salami is supposed to look. I wish you guys could taste it because you would agree that it's the way it's supposed to taste. So those are your 2 delicious savory meats. Your 2 cheeses, getting all of this now. Your cheddar cheese, your sharp cheddar from Hunter's Reserve. I mean, just beautiful wedges of cheddar. As far as I'm concerned, cheddar cheese from Wisconsin and the smoked Swiss, but you know, I love Italian cheeses, but I said, you know what? I got to go all around the United States here. I have to pick the best of the best in the U.S. And that's where that's where these cheeses come from, excuse me. So that sharp cheddar and that smoked Swiss, that velvety, beautiful, delicious smoked Swiss cheese. Truly, truly spectacular. You kind of see it in that chunk right there with those smoked lines up top. I mean, absolutely delicious. Perfect. You put this out to entertain, by the way. It shows beautifully. Some cheeses just show really, really well. That smoked Swiss shows really, really great. Yeah, then we're bringing you that box and have them out right here. Those beautiful sourdough crisps, right? From Rustic Bakery, olive oil and sangria, flavor profiles reminiscent of the Mediterranean, that beautiful snap, that beautiful base. You're getting it all right there in that sourdough crisp. And then, yeah, the greatest #1 seller of red pepper jelly in the U.S., slowly cooked down with a little bit of cane sugar. I'm gonna take you in tight right here. Look at this. Can you imagine putting this stuff, not just on your charcuterie, your burgers, your hot dogs, your fish, use it to glaze many things over and over again, your delicious favorite foods here from QVC. But yeah, you get it in this kit. So we're giving you all 6 pieces, 3 easy payments of $19.99. So you guys, if you're like me and you go into the grocery store and you walk down the fancy schmancy aisle, first of all, when did grocery stores get so big? It takes me like an entire day to walk around the thing. You have the fancy schmancy sections, and I'll tell you what, they're so expensive. And this is all shelf stable, by the way, you guys. So this can stay in your cupboard, on your shelf, for about 6 months. You do not have to refrigerate that cheese when you get it. You can keep it in your cupboard right there. And truly, truly, we only have 350 of these remaining. This is going to be the kit that you are going to thank yourself over and over again, especially this time of year, you guys. This beautiful bag right here in the soppressata. I mean, this is the way salami is really supposed to be. Just look at that right there. All those ingredients out of Lake Como. You're gonna be thankful because you take this out, you get out your board, you set up your charcuterie or your plate. You don't necessarily have to have the wooden board, right? It's great if you do, but you don't have to. Set yourself up, get some berries, get some fruits, get some nuts, and you have the finest meat, cheese, and snack artisans. I know it's like it's kind of like I just keep saying that the way that I say it, but that's because it's true. We searched long and hard, right? Giorgio's, totally one of the better salami brands that's out there in that Finocchiona and that Sopressata right there. Those two cheeses from Hunter's Reserve, beautiful sharp cheddar, that smoked Swiss, Wisconsin just knows their cheeses. Those crackers from a rustic bakery, that olive oil and sagri, truly, truly, it starts with that snap right there, the absolute greatest. And then, yeah, the #1 seller of red pepper jelly, Braswell's out of Georgia. Absolutely delicious. Truly, you guys, this is the time of year for a kit like this. My family thanks you so, so much for getting this, and my heart to yours and my family to yours. Enjoy it. And I think next we have Jack.